Hey guys, Blake here with another video, and we got a massive but exciting 2 days coming up. So this video is going to be all about planning and doing 8 store tours in 2 days and everything that went into it. So let's jump straight into the video. Okay, so the first thing is I got up pretty early because I'm catching up with 2 other fish keepers, so I needed to bag up a few things for them. But other than that, I really just wanted to make sure that I had enough time in the day for everything. So I wanted to really plan to get to the first store at their opening time, which is 10:30 a.m. Unfortunately, we're a bit behind schedule on that, but I just have allocated, about an hour at each store, and hopefully that's enough. But some stores might take more, some stores might take less, I don't know, because some of them I haven't even been to myself. Other than that, I spent a lot of time sort of playing around with Google Maps, putting in different store combinations, checking out what their opening hours were to make sure that it would all work, and as such I've ended up with this map here. So this is the track that we're going to take. I think total it's about 5 or 6 hours driving, so when you do the math in between that, you only have a few hours to actually check the stores. But regardless, I think it should be super fun. Worst case scenario, if we drop one off, that's fine, but we want to try and get to them all. We set ourselves a lofty standards here today, so I'm going to hit the highway now. Let's put some kilometers behind us and we'll see you at the first store. So the first store is going to be Williamstown Aquarium. It's an aquarium that I used to go to a lot, so it should be good to get back there. Alright guys, so we're just pulling into Williamstown Aquarium now. It's in a little bit more of an industrial sort of area, but I used to go here all the time because when I can't be bothered collecting it, I buy my salt water from here because it's pretty cheap. And it's winter at the moment, so I don't really fancy wading out into the ocean. So there's a primarily saltwater offering at this aquarium. There is a freshwater section though as well. I've found in the past there's been quite a good variety of hardscape materials as well. So yeah, sometimes they get some pretty cool stuff in here, like the pygmy cories that I have. So let's turn in here now and we'll have a bit of a look. Well, that was a bit of a bust because they said it's a bit dirty at the moment, so they'd prefer if I didn't do a fish store tour. So there you go, I don't have anything for it. So I just picked up the water and on to the next one, I guess. We'll head over to Aquatics. But yeah, well, I guess if you want to get some saltwater stuff and you're in the western suburbs of Melbourne, maybe Williamstown as you go, but not today. Yeah, they were okay about it. They just basically said let them know ahead of time usually so they can clean all the glass and algae and all that. But yeah, because we're doing an 8 store tour, I just didn't have a chance to. First of all, I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to do everything today, where I was going to be or whatever. But I do usually try and let them know ahead of time. But yeah, anyway, on to the next one. Alright, so we're just pulling up at Aquatico now. Hopefully we're allowed to film in this one. The wind is a little bit out of my sails because I was planning this big thing, but yes, I definitely should have just messaged ahead of time. But anyway, I love going to Aquatico, and usually I go here to pick up like bulk bloodworms and things like that, because they have some cheap frozen food, vacuum rods, like like biomedia and stuff like that. So we'll head in now and we will have a look at what they've got. They also do a lot of custom tanks and stuff like that, so should be a good tour. Hopefully we're allowed in. Alright guys, well, this is soon turning out to be the worst store tour ever. Apparently they just had a flood, so they didn't want me to film in there either. I even said, I'm not gonna focus in on algae and stuff like that. Like, I can just show you how good the stock is, the huge wide range of tanks, hardscape, the cool little shrimp they have and everything. But anyway, just ended up with me having a look around and buying some frozen food, which I usually do get my frozen food from there because they have a good deal on, you can buy like Hikari frozen food still in the foam esky, which I think is good for me since I need to drive so far to get home. It means it doesn't go off, you know, get spoiled on the way. So we basically are on to the third store now with nothing to show for it. I've been driving around for, you know, 3 hours and no footage, so I get no videos from it apart from this one. But yeah, they were nice about it though. They did say come back, you know, anytime. I gave them my card and stuff, so they can contact me when they're ready. So that was Aquatic Aquarium. Nice range. They had some really cool annual killifish as well, which I thought would be awesome to get footage of, but not to be. Maybe another time in the near future. All right, so we're on to Coburg Aquarium now, which is a large store. I've been there a number of times, and also I've ordered online from them a number of times too. So the good thing about them is that they do have an online livestock offering. So basically you can go and check out what the fish are like in person, and then for people like me who live further away, you can also order online later on down the track. So we're going to head down there now. It's about 20 minutes away, and we might also bump into another friend of ours while we're there. So I'll pick up the camera again when we're at Coburg Aquarium. Okay, so we're just about to pull up at Coburg Aquarium now. Fingers crossed that third time's the charm and we can actually get some footage in here, but maybe we won't do the courteous thing and actually ask him. Maybe we'll just start filming and see if we get asked to stop. So yeah, so I've been here a number of times. Massive store, so there should be lots to see. So let's head inside now. I'll just pull into the car park. It is on quite a busy road, but there's a car park at the rear, which is handy. So we'll go in there now and take a bit of a look. Well guys, that was a great success. I was a little bit nervous at the start. I was asking if it would be okay if I made a video and all that. They weren't sure. They got the boss on the phone and it's all good. So I was allowed to film at a fish store on this fish store tour. So that was great news, and I was pretty stoked about that. I also bumped into your friendly neighborhood Aquamate as well, so that was good to see him and catch up. And we're both going to the next store now, which is Lifestyle Bandura, so that should be another great store to check out. Also, I did pick up some fish from Coburg Aquarium. So Coburg, I reckon, is one of the largest fish stores I've maybe ever been in terms of square footage. And yeah, they've got a really nice selection, and once again, you can order online. So everywhere in Australia except for WA and Tassie, you can order from Coburg. So check out that store tour when it comes out, and you can get an idea of where the fish that you order are coming from. So on to Lifestyle now, and I'll catch you when we arrive. Okay guys, so we're just about to arrive at Lifestyle Aquarium Bandura. So we're in the sort of northern suburbs of Melbourne now, and this store is another good one. It does have both saltwater and freshwater, and I go here quite a bit because it's right near my in-laws' house, so it's pretty convenient. It's nice to sort of get away and have a bit of a look at a new store. So hopefully this one's got some interesting stuff going on. They usually do, but all that's left is to pull up, check it out, and hopefully, fingers crossed again, we're allowed to film so that we get at least 2 store tours out of this trip. So we'll head in now, and it's right there, just to the left of me. So just pulling in now. Well, look who followed me across to Lifestyle Bandura. But it was mainly because I promised him a bag of free fish and plants. Yeah, but so I'm done now. To be honest, he didn't need much convincing. So if you want to check out what he got, head over to the Aquamate channel if you're not there already, and see what I hooked him up with. It is stuff that, well, most of it you haven't already got, so that's handy.
Yeah, that's right. This is all pretty much all new stuff. So we'll go and get these in and we'll acclimate these Oscars. And yeah, I'll show you a video on, well, next week on the Acclimate channel.
Alright mate, well it's good hanging out with you anyway, always is, and I'll see you when I'm looking at you. Success guys, we got approved to film in a second store today, so that is a relief, but we're all done for the day, pretty tired, gonna head over and prepare for a stream now and go and do that job I needed to do. So it's pretty good day, pretty exciting. At least I get to see 4 fish stores, but I'm absolutely wiped now and I'm keen to go and have a bit of a rest for a minute. So we'll hit the day again tomorrow and it'll be another 4 potential store tours tomorrow. So we'll pick the camera up again in the morning and hopefully we can have another day of fun ahead. Okay guys, so we're up and early. Well, it's not early actually, we're back at it again today. Our first fish store tour today is New Life H2O Mitcham, and they don't open until 12 o'clock. So we had a nice sleep in, we're feeling refreshed and we're ready to attack another bunch of aquarium stores today. So let's head over and I'll pick up the camera again when we get there. Fingers crossed we can film, but actually I messaged ahead so I know they're expecting me. So let's head over there and check out New Life Mitcham. Alright guys, so all finished up now at Mitcham New Life H2O Studio. Awesome shop, some really cool unique offerings about it. It's kind of been good so far that all the shops have been slightly different in their own way, which is important. And on to the next one now. So we're headed over to Amazing Amazon now, which is about 15 minutes away, so not too far. And yeah, we'll pick up the camera again when we're there. Alright, so we're heading into Amazing Amazon now. It's just around the corner, you can see it. I've been interested in going to this store for a while. I've seen they actually sell a lot of tanks and stuff like that on eBay. So I actually have a tank from them, but I got it secondhand, so it wasn't actually from the store. But yeah, we'll see. We'll head inside and have a bit of a look at what it's got to offer. Okay, so another fish store down. Actually, both of them today has taken exactly an hour each time, which is kind of funny, but really good store. They did let me film in there, which is a plus. And now we're going to go to New Life Keysborough. I have done a video there before, but I wasn't overly happy with it. I think I kind of rushed through a lot of things. I didn't show the fish that well, and it's just generally a cool fish store, so fair chance I might go there and pick a few things up. So we're going to go back there and I'll do another store tour just so that we can do it justice, I think, this time. And yeah, we'll see how we go. But yeah, awesome store, and they're always getting in new stuff, so I'm sure it will be interesting even if you did enjoy the last tour that I did there. So we'll shoot over there now, and then we'll have, I think, one more for the day before heading home. So let's pick up the camera again at New Life Keysborough. Actually, scratch that, I mixed up my order. New Life Keysborough is last, and the next one we're going to is Fish World Aquarium in Dandenong. So it was in between, so yes, we're going to Fish World, not New Life Keysborough yet. Okay, so we're here at Fish World now. Let's head inside and see if we're going to be allowed to film in here. We'll jump straight in. Okay, another fish store tour done. Another hour it took. Seems like that's the record today. On to Keysborough now, and we'll go check out that store. I did also pick up some fish from there. Not the fish that I would have expected, so we'll have to wait till we get home to have a look at what we got. So we'll head over to Keysborough now and take a look at another fish store. Alright, pull it up at Keysborough now. This is one of my absolute favourite stores I've ever been to. It's got to be at least top 3, so I'm excited to get in there once again. We'll get some more footage. There'll probably be some new fish that we haven't seen before, and should be a good one, so we'll head inside now. I got way too much stuff from Keysborough, but I'm pretty excited about it, so it's not a big loss. But yeah, I've overdone it. It's 4:30 p.m. now, so it's probably time to head home. I've got a couple hours drive to get there, and yeah, everything's packed in nice and safely. Got a tour done again, so that's good. And yeah, I think we're just gonna, we've had enough tours for the day. I'm pretty wiped, so time to head home and take a look at what we've got. So let's jump over there, and it'll be a second for you, but it'll be a few hours for me. So I better get driving. Finally home, guys. Yeah, it's 7:15 now, so it's been a few hours. Gonna get these fish acclimated. We're gonna, first of all, I'll let you know what we got. Then I'll get them acclimated. We'll let them settle in and we might have a bit of a closer look at them. So we'll shoot inside the fish room now and take a look at what we got. Okay guys, so we're back home in the fish room now. It's been quite a little bit of time, so everything's temperature acclimated now. So why don't we run through exactly what we picked up. And starting from the start, let's go through what we got from Coburg Aquarium. So from Coburg Aquarium, I decided to bulk up my stock of Odessa barbs here. So we got 4 more. Obviously, they've got to color up and all that. So they're not going to quite look like this little beauty down here, apart from, you know, you can't see through the algae, but yeah. So hopefully in time they color up and all that. So we just got to plop and drop those suckers in there now and take a bit of a look. Okay, so I cleaned the glass and we dropped the new barbs in there. And as what happens with new barbs, they take a little while to come out and play. So I put some flakes in there to have a look. Oh, one of them just poked their head around the corner of that sponge filter. But yeah, I was excited to pick up a few extra Odessa barbs to sort of build out this colony. So there's 7 in there now, which I think is a pretty good number for this size tank. Maybe, if anything, it's a bit high, but I do have expectations of upgrading these guys sooner because I'm certainly taken by them. They're such a spunky fish, got some real attitude about them, and yeah, I'm keen to expand the Odessa barb collection in the fish room. I should probably cover off how I kept these alive overnight. So all I did was I packed with me a foam box here, foam esky, and in that, sorry if you're getting a bit dizzy here, but in that I took with me some of these heat packs. So I just basically treated them as if I was shipping them overnight. So I put a heat pack and put them in a foam box, and voila, just like you were shipping them overnight, they just stayed in the car and they were happy as Larry. So that's how I managed to keep them alive overnight. With that said, it was for that reason that I didn't really have the intention of picking up too many fish on the day one because, you know, I only had limited heat packs and foam boxes and stuff like that. So the next stop we went to was a lifestyle in Bandura, and there I picked up this nest of cube tanks here. So it is a 31 centimeter or 12 inch by cube, and then inside is an 11 inch, and then inside is a 10 inch. So I think we can come up with a few good projects for these 3 blank canvases, and the price on that was really nuts. I actually usually go and pick up small tanks from Lifestyle Bandura because they do have great deals on small tanks. Then after we went to Lifestyle, I didn't end up picking anything up from H2O, but I realized after I should have asked about something which, you know, I won't spoil now because it might be in a future video. After that we went to Amazing Amazon. I didn't pick up anything there. Then we went to Dandenong, where they did have a good freshwater section, but they also had a great saltwater section. So I picked up 4 things for the saltwater tank. So in here I've got, we should turn some of the whites on. Okay, so when I was at, I'm sorry, I can't remember the name of the shop, but when I was in Dandenong, we got 4 things from there. We got this Royal Dotty back here. Stunning fish, I've had one before. He jumped out the smallest little crack ever, so you need to keep super tight lids on with these guys, but I think they're an absolute stunning fish, and I found one at a really good price there, so I couldn't resist. We got these 2 Strombus snails, which I saw some in my father-in-law's fish tank and I thought they were pretty awesome, so I got 2 of those. We got some Trocus snails too, so extra couple of snails, try and control the algae. And then we got this cool guy, what is he? Dragonet. Yeah, so this, what's his name? Bicolor Dragonet, maybe? So these guys eat little live foods, so I'll have to keep the brine shrimp going in this tank, but I do that anyway. So yeah, pretty awesome little fish, and I can't wait to see him hopping around the bottom of the aquarium. So what I need to do for these is actually drip acclimate them so they get used to the salinity and all that. So I'll go ahead and do that now, and then I'll show you when they're all in the aquarium. Just in case you have never seen this before, this is my drip acclimation rig. So I do drip them through an air stone all the way down to just a little valve there that I control, and yeah, I've just got a fairly slow drip on there into a bucket, so we'll just give that 15-20 minutes. So after that we went to New Life Keysborough, and that's where things really got out of hand. So I've got a number of things to show you here, so we'll just go through one by one, but they're really awesome and I'm super stoked that I picked them up. First one here are these royal whiptail cats. Got 4 of them, hoping to breed them. Where is it? There you go, you can kind of see them there. Awesome twig looking fellas here, so I got 4 of those, and they're going to live in here with the shrimp and the CPDs. So these do some really awesome stuff, which I'm keen to document in videos and all that. So yeah, we'll just get them plopped and dropped, and then we'll put them in the aquarium. Alright, so here we go, we'll release these fellas. 1, 2, 3. Oh yeah, 4, they're all there. Awesome looking fish. That one doesn't want to leave the net. There we go. But yeah, cool alternative to like a bristlenose. They breed a slightly different way, which yeah, we'll do in an upcoming video. But yeah, you don't actually need caves for these fellas, but hopefully we've got at least a male and a female, and yeah, hopefully we can do some future videos on these. I should point out that it's not just to make videos on them. I actually think they're an awesome fish as well. I wouldn't just pick up a fish for the sake of videos. This one over here, we might save that one for last because that one's pretty exciting. The next one on the list, not overly exciting, but very practical. We got 4, can you see them? Siamese algae eaters, times 4. Same sort of thing. They're going in here just because I got some blackbeard drama I'm dealing with there, and I couldn't be bothered spot dosing it, so got some Siamese algae eaters. If you've never seen what happens to these guys, eventually they turn out into this. So pretty awesome transformation. These are a really cool addition too. These are Pelvicochromis sacromontis azumini river wild crebensis. They're also called giant crebensis, green crebensis. They have a super nice red belly, spangling around the face. So they only had 3 left, so I got them all. Hopefully there's a female in there. I can see at least 1 male, so let's have a bit of a closer look. Well, in typical dwarf cichlid fashion, they've all run away into their little makeshift hides early. They're quite small anyway, so you won't get a true idea of what they're going to look like just yet, but I'll include a photo on screen now of what they will look like at full adulthood. So it was very difficult to try and sex them. Hopefully I've got at least a male and a female in there, but yeah, it's really hard to do with only 3 fish at that size, so we just have to cross our fingers for now and hope to be able to make more of these in the future. Good thing about cribs is that if we do have a male and a female, they should be able to make more of them. So last but not least, I think, yeah. So last but not least, this one here I think is very, very exciting. So in here we have, but try not to knock my light over, 4 L129 Colombian zebra plecos. And of course you can't see them in the bag because they're upside down. But a beautiful looking fish. These are a hypancystrus, so they're not an algae eater, they're a meat eater. But they're as close as I'm ever going to get to a true zebra pleco, which I think are absolutely a stunning fish. So I got 4 of these guys. These like to be kept between 26 and 28 Celsius, which is 78 to 82. Absolutely beautiful fish. Can you get an idea from the top? Perhaps. Can't really tell on the GoPro screen. So we'll plop and drop these fellas, and I'll try and even capture them escaping from the net because we might not see them for a little while after that. Alright, let's quickly get them in the tank. Oh no, I need to swap hands. Oh. Alright, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Alright, one of them stayed in luckily, so we can have a bit of a look at him. Beautiful looking pleco. I've never actually kept real L numbers before. I've got the peppermints, the L182s, but they're still kind of just a bristle nose. So I'm excited to delve into carnivorous plecos. Hopefully we'll breed these guys eventually. Need to get some more flow and stuff happening in the tank and keep them happy, fatten them up, and yeah, should be a cool project. And I do need to keep the glass a bit more clean so we can actually see them. Okay, so I got them all in here. Luckily they're all sort of in this main area. 2 Strombus snails are on the left, the 2 Trochus snails are on each other, and then that's the dragonette there. And way behind that rock, if you can just see a little flash of yellow, that's going to be the royal dottyback, and probably won't see them for a couple of days, or him for a couple of days, or her, because that's what dottybacks do. They love hiding in amongst the rockwork, but that's why I like them so much, because it's kind of a treat when they do decide to come out and show themselves. So as for now, I'm just going to turn the lights off, let them settle in, and they can just relax in there. So there we go guys, absolutely monumental couple of days. I'm absolutely wiped, it's taken everything out of me, but it was really fun nonetheless. So yeah, be on the lookout every single week. I'm going to do an individual store tour, something like that anyway, and you'll get to see all the stores around Melbourne that I went to. So hopefully you enjoy them, and hopefully you enjoyed this sort of, I guess, intro slash journey video and seeing what I got. So if you like the video, please smash the like button, hit subscribe, and maybe ding the notification bell. Otherwise, I'll catch you on the next one. Thanks for watching.